Hey there, Tater Tots! Today we're back in our hardcore world on Minecraft 1.19. Don't mind me, I'm just over here with my farmer villagers getting some of those sweet, sweet golden carrots. And that should be plenty to have us stocked up for the day's adventures. Now this is episode 9, so you know what that means. Soon we're going to be fighting the dragon, so there's something that I need to do. I really need to get around to upgrading our armor to netherite. I spent a long time between episodes grinding away at my raid farm, and while I got a ton of emeralds and totems, it isn't the best source of gunpowder, which we'll need to make TNT to blow up the bottom portion of the nether. So I think we need to build a gunpowder farm. By the way, I talked about it toward the end of my last episode, but if you missed it, I have a Discord server. To get an invite, just go to chat.tatervader5.com. It's also in the video description for your convenience. To make this farm, I'm gonna need a ton of What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be. Actually, the particle effects from the pollen blends in really well with the particle effects of this crimson forest. Now, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I am going to need a ton of building blocks for this creeper farm build. But the first thing we need to do is find a location for this thing. I want it to be out of the way, so I would put it down there, but I've got plans for that area later in this episode. What if instead we were to put it over here, kind of like where we're putting our industrial district with the iron farm there? I think this would be a perfect location. Plus it's huge, it's massive, and I kind of want it to be out of the way. So that seems like the perfect spot. Goodness, it's getting dark. Gotta sleep before the bad guys come. So we're back over here by Point Defiance, and there's something that I want to check before we get started on this build. Good morning, Roy. How's it going? Oh man, you deserve a treat. Oh, geez, we're down to our last fish. We might need to do something about that later. Good kitty. Oh, guys, as I expected, we don't have much for building blocks. Yep, we're going to need to do something about that. It's time for an adventure. While I'm filling my pockets with stone and wood as fast as I can, now is a really good time to hit that subscribe button and the bell. It really does help me so much. The resource collection was going great until this happened. Whoa. What? It's a stronghold. Guys, we found a stronghold. Oh, yeah, this is crazy. This is right under our base. And you're not going to believe it. I did not plan this. I didn't know this was here. I know I'm supposed to be gathering materials, but I can't help it. We got to explore this thing. Sweet, a chest. Diamonds. How'd you get that door? My door now. Thorns, meh. Whole lot of meh. Sweet, a library. And this is cool. There's usually some chests in these, right? Okay. Oh, pretty terrible, actually. How about this one? No. Section 4, that's pretty good. Get back. Get back. Get owned. Wait a second, another library? No way. So there wasn't really anything good in the chests, and I haven't found the actual end portal yet, but 2 libraries and 1 stronghold. That's pretty awesome. And here's just a little bit of a preview of what we were about to encounter. God, that was dangerous. Really dangerous. What's killing me? Get back! I thought for sure I was gonna die there with both of those creepers. Guys, I found it! I found it! We're here! Oh, geez, if only I was prepared. We're getting rid of this. I don't care if it upsets some people. We're getting rid of that. If only I was prepared to go to the end right now, but I'm just not. This is going to make things so much easier for when we do, though. And there, I think I've got just about everything we need. We're probably even going to need more stone. You'll see in a minute. But now that we've got all the blocks that we're going to need for this build, let's plan it out a little bit. So the creeper farm is massive. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to put it over here. You can see where I've kind of blocked off the corners of where that's going to be. Yeah, again, massive, right? And this is going to require a little bit of terraforming, but it shouldn't be too bad. Anyone want to know what a massive hillside looks like in a chest? There you go. That's what it looks like. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So I began building what was definitely the biggest tower I'd ever built in Minecraft, but as expected, I ran out of some of the building blocks about halfway through, so I had to head back down to the mines. By the way, you may have noticed that I have a new YouTube profile picture. Let me know what you think in the comments. After mining, I continued with the creeper tower, and oh my goodness, was it majestic. Jeez, that thing goes forever. Let me hop into free cam. This is crazy. Look at this, guys. Oh man, I'm just standing over here by the iron foundry that I made in the last episode, but even from there, this thing is huge. And if we go all the way up to the top, it's actually taller, I think, than our portal tower, which is on the highest point in the area. Yeah, look at that. There's only one problem with this though, and that's this over here. So if we go inside, it is completely empty. So I'm going to get started on building the actual creeper farm in here, and then I'll get right back with you. Oh boy, is this exciting. Let me show you. I got really oh yeah, by the way, you like the creeper faces? The problem with creeper faces is they are an even number of blocks wide, and all of my builds are an odd number of blocks. It would have been awesome if I could put it right there. It just, one, it won't fit really well between there and there, but two, it would be off center, which is not acceptable. If you look right here, I made a little stairwell going down to the iron farm that we worked on in the last episode, which is awesome. So if we go inside of here, I did some work. You can see I decorated in here. I dropped it down to help reduce spawning down here, so that should make it safe. Plus I hid some lighting under these trap doors, very similar to the ground that we used in the iron farm build. I'm not sure if I'm done in here. I might do some decoration on the walls, but we'll see. Now, unfortunately, the only way to get up to our AFK spot, which is way up there, is through these ladders. And I timed it. I actually did. And it takes almost a whole minute to climb these ladders all the way to the top. So I don't know if we're going to improve on that anytime soon. I imagine we'll be getting Elytra soon. Hint, hint. But partway up the ladder, you can see this. And this is the on-off switch that we'll use to obviously turn it on and off. But here, this is an interesting thing. You see all of this space we have all the way up to the top? We can use this for something that might go well with gunpowder. Hint, hint again. But here we are on the last set of ladders here, and I think you're going to like what I did up top. So obviously, you know, I've got the crazy campfires with the, what are those called? Hay bales underneath. And I did that so that we'd get really tall smoke and it would kind of obscure our AFK spot and this water stream. So I've got this really sketchy walkway going to the water stream to get up to the AFK spot. I think this is awesome. It just feels like I'm about to die just walking across this, but it's also very industrial, so it goes perfect. And then if we go up here, this is the AFK spot. So it's just a little bitty glass box, as I usually like to do for my AFK spots. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this whole thing? This is massive. I've never built anything like this in Minecraft, ever. I've had creeper farms before, but it definitely wasn't like this, and it wasn't this giant of a tower. But let me switch this thing on, and then we're going to AFK for exactly 1 hour to see how much gunpowder we get. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 1 whole hour of AFKing up here. Now, I did see, where is it? Right over there. There's some mobs spawning, so I have not lit up that area back there good enough, but let's see what our rates are anyway. Okay, so here we go. Come on, big money. Oh, it's not terrible. Not terrible at all, actually. Let me see. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 stacks in 1 hour? That's not bad at all. So let me go mine some sand, craft some TNT, and I'll meet you in the nether. So that gunpowder got us all the way to 2 stacks plus 51 of TNT, which I'm hoping is going to be enough. We'll see. Into the nether we go. Oh man, I forgot even what biome we were in just because we've spent so much time up on the roof. We have a friend, apparently. So we've got to find the lowest point, like right above bedrock that we can. All right, guys, we are all the way to y equals 13. That should be good enough, I think. Should I be doing this at a different level? Let me know in the comments. But I'm just going to pick a direction and start mining smoothly, I promise. Well, lay down the TNT and hopefully we'll be able to get some netherite. In round 1, which is about a stack. Please don't kill my PC. Okay, run away, run away, run away. Oh, jeez. Goodness gracious. That's going to go for a while. Our first ancient debris. Yes, let's go. Okay, one down, like, I don't know, 1 million to go. I hope we brought enough TNT. And while I'm decimating the nether floor, I've been getting quite a few likes on my videos in this hardcore world, but I think we can do better. If this video gets just 50 likes, I'll do the MLG water bucket trick from build height and without a totem. I've done the MLG water bucket thing before, but I'm not sure I can do it from that high, especially since in 118, build height got so much higher. Oh geez, oh geez, get away, get away, get away. Yes, that's right. That's what I thought. Okay, so I've exhausted all like what, 179 TNT, and I've gotten 17 ancient debris, which is actually really good. But what I want to do is I'm going to strip mine because, you know, it doesn't make sense to go all the way back and make new TNT in like 10 minutes when I can strip mine for a whole hour. Okay, guys, we got 31 ancient debris all together. I think I had 17 after doing all the TNT, and then we got an extra 14 from strip mining for like an hour afterwards. So I know I did some math earlier, and it's probably wrong because I'm terrible at math, but I think I need 36 to enchant absolutely everything, all my tools, all my armor. Unfortunately, I just don't have more time to go mining right now. But I think we're going to be able to have enough for our armor and the sword, which is really the only thing that we need for the dragon. Hey, Roy, look what I got. I got 31 ancient debris in the nether. Isn't that awesome? Oh, you're probably hungry. Let's, oh no, Roy, I'm sorry. I forgot. We were supposed to go fishing today to get you some food. Let me throw this in the furnace and then I'll get you some fish. There we go. The things I do for that cat. Wait a second. I'm rich. What am I doing in this little dinghy? We need something better, and I did hint at it earlier. So let me go grab some supplies and then I'll be right back with you. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love this ship. It was obviously, you know, heavily inspired by the shipwrecks in Minecraft. Oh man, I love this thing. Okay, so if we come up here, I've got a little ladder that you can use to get up. This is our new fishing boat. Oh man, guys, look at this. I look like a pirate. Okay, so first things first, you see the masts are all, or the sails are all tied up because we're kind of in port. We're in this, I don't know, bay kind of thing out here. So obviously they don't need the sails up. If the sails were up and the wind were to come, they'd run into the land or they'd run into that little island up there. So that would be terrible. That would be terrible. So first things first, let's go to the captain's quarters. And I spent a lot of time working on this interior here. You'll see I've got lamps all over the place instead of torches, just because I think it looks better, especially on a ship. We've got a little bit of a bunk bed here for the captain with some storage underneath, which is awesome. We've got his desk with a map of the area. There's not actually a whole lot on this map just because, you know, the base, Point Defiance, and the mountain and the industrial district aren't on this one. It's actually basically in the back. I've got a little bit more storage back here and the barrels sprinkled all around because it is a ship, right? Like they need to have barrels. That's like part of it. So let's go down here. So this is the cargo hold. So you'll see a lot of barrels down here. Same within here. Maybe this is a special cargo because it has an additional layer of protection. And then if we go all the way up to the crow's nest, is that what it's called? A crow's nest? I thought this was really cool. You can see from all directions. It's got lighting up here. We've got a little flag that, I don't know. I'm not very good at flags, so that's what we get. But I love this place. I can just think of one little thing that we're missing for up here. There it is. Oh yeah, that's awesome. And that's all the time I have for this one. I've got to get some fishing done so I can go feed Roy. I can hear his stomach growling from here. But don't forget the like challenge. That's super cool. I think it could be really fun for this series. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya.